Hey, I'm Big Rick Stewart, host of the Wine Country Weekend Soundtrack. Here, my show every Saturday and Sunday. I like to play some fun music and share some great information. Music from my time at Live 105, KFOG, KFOX, new songs, songs you know, songs you'll sing along to. I'll keep you company every weekend. Right now, here are some of the stories that I have recently shared on the Wine Country Weekend Soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Weekend Soundtrack. You're starting to plan your vacations for next year. How about a really big, epic vacation by train? This is an article from timeout.com where you can find all kinds of good suggestions and ways to spend your money and your time. This epic round-the-world train trip is returning for 2025. No, there isn't a train that actually goes around the world and under the water or anything like that. It actually combines like flying and trains and all this stuff. All right. Well, it's happened before and now it's happening again. This is from a company called Rail Bookers. I'll give you the website in a second. It's their Around the World by Luxury Train. It's got this incredible itinerary, 59 days, 12 countries, 20 different cities. I mean, these are some of the big cities and some of the most famous trains in the world that you would want to ride. You start in Vancouver, Canada. You hop on the Canadian Rocky Mountaineer, Scotland's Belmond Royal Scotsman. You ride trains in Italy. You ride the Orient Express. You go to South Africa, India, Southeast Asia. All over the place. It's amazing. It starts on September 3rd, and like I said, it takes you through the Rockies and Europe and Scotland, Italy. You go visit Paris, Turkey, India, South Africa, Singapore is where you end up, and then you come back home. Wow, how about that? Rail Bookers, Rail, R-A-I-L, bookers.co.uk. They actually have a whole bunch of other trips you can book, and you can customize this one as well. If you want to spend some more time somewhere, you can do that. The cost, it starts at about $125,000. I don't know, like 59 days. That's kind of sort of reasonable. Think of all the cool stuff you'll see. Great stories to tell. I'm Big Rick Stewart, railbookers.co.uk. All right, it's the Wine Country Weekend Soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Weekend Soundtrack. How are your Costco trips going? Are you all in? You buying like everything? Yeah, I mean, Costco's famous for their food as well as, I don't know, whatever, batteries and vitamins and mayonnaise, the giant pizzas, the hot dogs, all that good stuff. How about healthy foods? This is an article from realsimple.com. Registered dietitians give their Costco picks. There's actually lots of healthy foods you can get at Costco. It's up to you to buy them, as always, right? All right, so here are registered dietitians and their Costco picks. They say pick up some of their matcha green tea powder. You can use that for lots of things. You can also use pumpkin seeds for lots of things. Use it in bulk and they make a healthy snack. Now, this article says Costco's frozen berry blend is practically in every consumer's shopping cart because it's affordable, convenient, and good for you with raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries. Now, I didn't know this, but recently I read that actually frozen berries are really good. I mean, they're good for you, but they're also delicious because they pick berries in the supermarket, they say, like a little before they're ripe. And so, because they have to travel by trucks and whatever. But the frozen ones, they say, are often picked when they're exactly at the perfect point of being ripe. And so they're frozen and then they're extra delicious. I guess so. I don't know. How about cacao powder? Yes, you can check that out. Also, some of their Greek yogurt. Kirkland's signature walnuts have many uses. Avocados and salmon at Costco, including canned salmon. Don't be afraid of canned salmon. It's still good for you. You can add it to salads and stuff, and it's easy to cook and make. And well, frankly, it's a little cheaper. And that's why you go to Costco, right? To save money. But now you can also have healthy foods when you go to Costco. What a concept. Makes up for that giant pizza they sell. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's a Wine Country Weekend Soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Weekend soundtrack. Hey, do you like almond milk? I mean, I like milk, but I use almond milk a lot. You can make your own almond milk at home. It is like so super easy. It's kind of ridiculous how easy it is, and you can customize it. All right, first you need some almonds. I get roasted almonds, not salted, not flavored, just regular almonds. Yeah, if there is like such a thing. There's like a million kinds of almonds, right? So buy them in bulk because you're going to want a few of these. Get at least a couple of cups to make your, milk for the week, maybe. Soak these almonds, 1 cup of almonds in 1 or 2 cups of water. It doesn't really matter. Soak them overnight. They're going to absorb a lot of water and get really soft. If you have an Instant Pot, you can put in a cup of water and a cup of almonds and run it for 1 minute, and they'll get soft right away. Okay, now the next morning after you soak your almonds, drain them and then put 3 cups of water and 1 cup of soaked almonds in your blender and blend it for 30 to 45 seconds. Don't blend it for 2 minutes, which is what I first did. I thought, I'm going to make this nice and smooth. Because after you put it in the blender, you have to strain it. And if you have it super fine, it's going to just turn into mud and muck, and it won't actually strain hardly any almond milk out of the almonds. So don't get all ambitious on the blender. Maybe that's a guy thing. Now at this point you can add some vanilla, cinnamon, peanut butter powder. I add protein powder. I like this brand called Clean, K-L-E-A-N. Add anything you want. If you add some flavoring to it, put that almond milk back in the blender, mix it up, then put it in the fridge and use it. It's really awesome. Now you're going to be left with all this almond pulp from when you make your almond milk. You can add it to just about anything from omelets. You can make a spread with olive oil. You can make peanut butter and jelly version with this, with almonds, baking, whatever. There's lots of info online. Make your own almond milk. It's really easy. It's really fun. You can customize it. And thanks for tuning in to the Wine Country Weekend soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Weekend soundtrack. I know Bob St. Laurent's kind of like our movie guy around here, right, with his movie reviews. But I mean, everybody likes a movie, especially a good scary movie. This one is supposed to be extremely scary. And Paramount Pictures says you can watch the first 7 minutes of this new film, which is out right now, Smile 2. You can watch the first 7 minutes online for free. All you have to do is smile into your webcam for the full 7 minutes. They're kind of like daring you to do this, right? This story was over at petapixel.com. All right, you can watch the opening scene of the hit horror film Smile 2 just out. And I mean, it's like the sequel to Smile. And I'm not going to give anything away, but it was like super popular. And so is the sequel from the 2022 supernatural thriller. All right, so it's been out for almost a month now, and it's taken in a lot of money. It's doing really well. You can now watch the first 7 minutes if you can keep a smile on your face. You can watch all the creepiness and all the things that happened. I don't know if you can do this, but if you stop smiling and your grin starts to wane at any point, like, it's going to say, no, sorry, can't do this anymore. You have to turn on your webcam, go to the website, do all the things, ParamountPicture.com, and then it will make sure that it can see you smiling, and then they'll start playing the film, and you can watch the opening scenes of Smile 2. Think you can do this? I don't know. If you do, let me know. DJ@BigRick.com. I haven't done it. I don't think I could do this, though. First of all, it's hard to smile for 7 minutes. Jeez, come on, your face gets tired. But it is a scary movie. ParamountPictures.com, Smile 2. Check it out. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Weekend soundtrack. Keep smiling at 99.3 The Vine. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Weekend soundtrack. A lot of things that happened during, the COVID shutdown and all that, they're kind of still hanging on. The new CEO at Starbucks is shaking things up. There's a new CEO, and he's going to try to win back customers, and part of it involves 200,000 Sharpies. Wow. This is from Inc. magazine, INC. Starbucks' new CEO is named Brian Niccol. He's been on the job for a couple of months, but he's already making some changes. He's kind of eliminated some of the discount offers that Starbucks has been using to lure customers to his store. Maybe that's not so great. He's pared down the menu and got rid of some of the not quite as popular drinks. I think the olive oil mixed into coffee thing has kind of gone away. Eliminated the additional charge for non-dairy milk. Now check this out. Oh, they're also bringing back the self-serve area for adding cream and sugar to your coffee. That's good. Because, let me do that. I know exactly my mix, right? All right, so he says one of the other things they're going to be bringing back is the Sharpies to their baristas so they can write your name on the cup, which is different than how they've been doing it, but that's how they used to do it. And he just says that way, it's kind of meaningful. It makes Starbucks a special place and they can connect to the community. And who doesn't like that? It's very personalized and all that stuff. He told CNBC he thinks that they need 200,000 Sharpies to pull this off. I mean, there are a lot of Starbucks, right? All right, so Inc. magazine says there's a lesson here. That lesson is creating a delightful experience for your customers isn't something that just happens. It requires thoughtful and intentional effort. Think through every step of the experience and then make sure that it's something your customers will like and you could connect with. And if it needs to be 200,000 Sharpies, that's what it is. See if this happens at your local Starbucks next time. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Weekend soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Weekend soundtrack. Hey, we got some local wineries with a shout out from Cellar Selections. Top age-worthy wines for 2024. It's a list from Wine Enthusiast. They say this is a curated collection of wines that amazed us this year with their extraordinary quality and potential. Now, there are wines from all over the world. Well, let's just focus on Napa and Sonoma. The top 100 list. Louis M. Martini 2020 Cab Sauv from Sonoma. That's in at number 84. Domaine Carnero Sparkling Wine, number 77. At 76, Signorello's 2021 Cabernet from Napa. Nickel & Nichols 2021 Cabernet comes in at number 71. Meyer Family 2019 Cab at 67. Rodney Strong's 29 Cab at number 52. At 46, Alpha Omega's 2021 Cabernet. At number 41, The Setting 2019 Cabernet from Sonoma. Mary Edwards from Sonoma, their 2021 Cabernet at number 22. At number 14, Patson Hall's 2021 Pinot Noir from Napa, from the Carneros region. Very nice. And in the top 5, Three Sticks Chardonnay, age-worthy. That's from Sonoma, and that is from Three Sticks, their 2022 Chardonnay. And at number 2, it's the Quintessa 2021 Cabernet-based blend. They are also on the list at number 2. That's pretty good. About an equal split between Napa and Sonoma wines in total, and you can find the list over at wineenthusiast.com. Hey, I know they do blind tasting and all. Just know that you kind of have to play the review game for the magazines. So if your favorite wine is never mentioned in the magazines, don't worry. It's like not a thing. Some people participate, some don't. It's all good. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Weekend soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. Those are some of the stories from the Wine Country Weekend soundtrack. I'm Big Rick Stewart. Hang out with me Saturday and Sunday at 99.3 The Vine, 993thevine.com. If you want to stream, you can look for us there. And thanks for tuning in. Tell all your friends that Big Rick lives on the podcast and on the radio. The Wine Country Weekend soundtrack from 99.3 The Vine.